The Indiana Fever faced off against the Chicago Sky in a blowout victory.
And going in on the Chicago Sky.
They're not going to be pushed around anymore. Even in the midst of all the talk yesterday, you have a Sophie Cunningham, you have a Natasha Howard, and you have a DeWanna Bonner. There's a level of credibility, there's a level of toughness.
Caitlin Clark, in the post-game interview, she made it a point to say, this is not, please don't blow this out.
It felt like the entire WNBA hit pause this weekend. Indiana had just delivered a statement win, but then DeWanna Bonner stepped up, figuratively grabbed the mic, and set the internet ablaze. With the smoothness of a seasoned vet, she torched Angel Reese and the Chicago Sky publicly, precisely, and unapologetically.
She currently funked herself with Charlotte Webb after she shared a post last night of pretty much somebody congratulating her and going in on the Chicago.
Right in the heart of it all was Angel Reese catching side eyes and strays while Caitlin Clark soaked in the chaos with her trademark calm. Bonner didn't hold back. She brought the sass, stirred the tea, and spilled it with the kind of poise only a veteran with receipts can deliver. If you're backing the Fever, drop a DB plus CC in the comments. Let's ride.
Angel Reese, part 32, let's get it! This ain't LeBron, this is Butter Pecan! Burn! They want to put her at point forward this season. They want her making plays, because she a playmaker! Burn! That Angel Reese hit a buzzer beater, you gotta check this out! 3, 2, 1, burn! Who cares they lost by 35 points? At least she got her 17 rebounds! Hey Ma, you got a receipt for this Barbie? I think this one's broken! Send it back!
What began as a routine post-game recap transformed into a full-blown roast-a-thon. And no, the Fever's blowout wasn't the climax. It was the trailer. The real feature was Bonner putting Reese and the Sky on public trial. It wasn't just basketball. It was ESPN meets HBO, and the reruns? They'll sting.
A hate thing. They make it a hate train. It's no. I'm telling you, if I was the coach or the owner, we forfeit in every game. Either we forfeit or Angel will not be in attendance.
Angel Reese fans is calling race. It's they're sparking a race war on Twitter right now, and it's starting to get national attention. They're attacking white fans. Black.
From the opening tip, the electricity was undeniable. The arena buzzed with tension, and the Fever came out surgical, quick, aggressive, and hungry. Every possession sent a message. Caitlin Clark didn't just run the offense, she composed it like a symphony. And Bonner? She looked like she'd circled the state in red ink and scribbled revenge in all caps.
Clark pulls, deep one, left wing. Caitlin Clark is her!
Natasha Howard able to lay it in. The Boston, her jumper is good.
I think we have a group that's much like the Pacers. We've got a lot of great balance.
Still on the bounce, 3 seconds to go in the half. Caitlin, left wing, off balance, 3. Got it! Caitlin connects ahead of the halftime buzzer. She is 1 of 1.
Angel Reese brought the usual swagger, big talk, big gestures. But this time, she ran into a different kind of fire, cold, calculated execution. Indiana didn't just defend her, they smothered her. Yeah, she walked away with a double-double, but it felt more like box score noise than impact. The Fever didn't just win, they owned the night. Every look, every movement from Bonner and Clark screamed, "This isn't your house."
DeWanna Bonner, man, Indiana Fever on became the third all-time WNBA leading scorer in history.
Caitlin Clark looks like she's going to be the MVP of the league. Angel Reese made a fool out of herself, and we won by 100, and I won. So we're back in the good mode, back in the winning. Yesterday was tough with the Celtics, but we're back, baby, and it all starts with who? CC, 22.
As the game dragged on, the attention Reese is used to owning began to turn on her. The confidence cracked. Every missed drive, every fumbled chance chipped away at her aura. The fans felt it. Her team felt it. And Bonner felt it and used it like fuel.
Much passion for basketball as she did for her hate for Caitlin Clark. Gonna get up, scream in her face. You should be thanking her, because you would have missed another wide open layup. They say, but don't lie. Oh, she gonna cry. Wah, wah. 35% from the field. Trash. She had 5 turnovers. Trash! There are living human beings that breathe, that enjoy this kind of basketball. To the psych ward you go! Burn! It's like driving by a car wreck. I can't help myself. I can't watching!
This stopped being a game and started becoming a message board. And the moment? Bonner stripping the ball from Reese mid-drive like a pickpocket in Times Square. She coasted to the layup, stone-faced. No smile. No celebration. Just a cold stare that sliced right through Reese. Clinical. Iconic. And when the post-game shade hit socials, Bonner didn't just post, she detonated a digital grenade.
Like Donnie Carr, Angel Reese relies on the dramatics to generate attention. Because just like Donnie, she can't maintain attention based on skill. And the attention-seeking behavior, it started immediately yesterday as Angel Reese and the Chicago Bravado decided that they were going to disrespect the country by refusing to come out for the national anthem. She immediately loses her temper. She could not believe Caitlin Clark stole her moment. Angel Reese gets off the ground very slowly because everyone seems to be moving in slow motion in the WNBA.
The Angel Reese fan base is full of toxicity right now because they is extremely embarrassed that Angel Reese came to Indiana and
Reese was left picking up emotional debris. The narrative slipped from her fingers. The spotlight moved not to stats or scores, but to statements. Bonner had taken center stage and planted her flag. This wasn't a win. It was a takeover.
Away, Cookies, TV, open court, right side, and she lays it in.
Reese strutted into that arena like she owned the storyline. But from the first whistle, Indiana made it clear, you're just visiting. Every touch came with pressure. Every dribble faced traps. Bonner led the charge. No daylight. No rhythm. Just intensity like Indiana had a personal vendetta against her TikTok highlights.
For free throw for Bonner. It's in the air, and it's good. DeWanna Bonner now third in WNBA history in scoring. 7,489 points and counting. And here's the ovation for Bonner.
Bonner didn't just play defense, she orchestrated it. And Caitlin Clark? Ice in her veins. Running sets like a conductor, while the sky scrambled like they were stuck in a glitch. Reese fought Dove, clawed, grabbed rebounds, but the swagger wasn't landing. Her movements? Hesitant. Her energy? Off. Indiana's plan was a heat-seeking missile and Reese was the target. Bonner didn't need to yell. She moved like royalty, locking eyes with Reese after every dagger. Her silence screamed, "You're not ready."
DB is somebody that, is a Hall of Famer, like a legend, not only a good basketball player, a great person, a great leader. The strongest voice in our locker room is hers, and it's fun to have been around here now for about a month just to get to learn from her and soak it in. And I'm really happy she got to do it at the free throw line and all the fans could go crazy and cheer for her because she certainly deserved that moment, and it was really awesome.
Then came the viral spark that lit up timelines like a rogue 4th of July show. Bonner posted a simple congratulatory message, harmless at first glance. But fans knew. They saw the subtext. That wasn't just a post, it was a sniper shot. Within minutes, Twitter threads were unraveling the emoji placements, punctuation choices, fonts. It was a meme fest. And Angel? She wasn't just facing defeat, she was being dismantled in real time.
The post, I'm gonna have to put allegedly on there because DeWanna Bonner deleted it. But allegedly, this is the post DeWanna Bonner put on X. And it stated, "Congrats, DeWanna Bonner. Chicago needs to get it together." People's kind of pointing fingers at DeWanna Bonner like, you know what? You shouldn't have shared that. She shouldn't have. She can share what she wanted to share. Now, I believe she later deleted this post. But, man. Watch this, bro. Watch this. Let's head on over.
Suddenly, this wasn't about stat sheets. It was about who owned the story. And Bonner held the pen. Reese, once the face of Flash and Fire, had faded into a supporting character in someone else's saga. Standing in the wrong spotlight, more lost than loud.
And DeWanna Bonner represents the old guard, if you will. Not that she's acted like the old guard or in any of the stereotypical ways that the old guard has been portrayed, but just because she is and has been a fixture of the WNBA, to the point where she became the third all-time leading scorer, obviously, in that game. And Bonner chose to go to the Fever, which surprised some folks, but shows you more so that it was a basketball-related decision. She knows it's a chance to win another championship. She knows it's a chance to, be a part of a great collective and group, a moment in time, a moment of support, and she expressed how much she was.
And at the center of the storm, saying nothing, doing everything, was Caitlin Clark. No antics. No chirping. Just surgical basketball. Running the floor like a chessboard. Launching logo threes like she had something to prove, and proving it all the same. While Reese waded through emotional quicksand, Clark floated through the game like it was a canvas.
Who don't like anybody associated with Clark, just ignore them. The people that they refer to is none other than the Angel Reese fan base, man. The Angel Reese fan base is full of toxicity right now because they is extremely embarrassed that Angel Reese came to Indiana and laid a goose egg. Now, granted, she didn't get a double-double, but a goose egg is a goose egg. And I'm telling you right now, she laid the biggest goose egg on national television.
And then, boom. History. Clark became the first player ever to drop a triple-double in a WNBA season opener. 20 points, 10 boards, 10 assists. No chest thumps. No look-at-me poses. Just CEO-level composure. The arena didn't cheer, it erupted. Bonner, after serving her own masterclass, stepped aside with grace and let the young superstar shine. That's how legends pass the torch.
Season is here, and we have no more time for flirting, folks. We have no more time. It's time to get serious about our business. And Caitlin Clark handled her business game 1. 20, 10, and 10. 20, 10, and 10. Caitlin Clark and the Indiana Fever, what did the kids say? Belt to ass. Oh yeah. La cucaracha, la cucaracha. Indiana Fever destroy, obliterate, run out of the gym the Chicago Sky. 93-58.
But the real headline came later. Reese hit the floor hard after a Clark foul and popped up ready to escalate. Tension thick. Moment ripe. But Clark didn't flinch. Didn't engage. Just turned, walked away, and left the drama to die on its own. That silence? That was dominance.
The Indiana Fever just played their first game against the Chicago Sky, and folks, it was not close. It was not close. I remember my timeline being flooded with people saying it was going to be a good dogfight. It was going to be a close game. It was going to come down to the wire. It was going to be a great one. No, it wasn't. It was a 40-point blowout. And it was a great game on one side. On the other side, it was a little questionable. But we got to see Caitlin Clark in full force. We got to see the new and improved Caitlin Clark. I can't wait to break down the film in this video for you guys, man. She looked amazing. She had a triple-double, a 20-point triple-double. She shot it nearly 50% from the field. She shot it 50% from the three, y'all. She had 4 blocks. The defense was there. The playmaking was there. The rebounding was there. Everything was there. She looked like the best player in the...
Clark knew what she'd done. Knew the scoreboard backed her. Knew the highlight reels were already being cut. And still, no words. Because in a league where every flex and fake tough act gets a viral loop, the most savage response is none at all.
Angel Reese gets up, Aaliyah Boston shoves her, gives her a little stiffy. Hey, don't come at Caitlin. But look at her, Angel Reese upset. Oh my gosh. Hey man, this was hilarious. Look, Angel Reese was pissed. Look at her, she was still going out there a little bit. Look, took the jersey out. Well,
and let's not forget, DeWanna Bonner made history too. She reminded the league that she's not here for mentor roles or legacy minutes. she's still that player. Clark made headlines. Bonner made a statement. Reese? She left with a reality check hand-delivered by two women with nothing left to prove.
I thought Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark were cool. But I don't know, man. The way Angel got up, she was like, Look at her. Ooh. I mean, she was getting after it, fam. Oh my goodness. Now, the funny thing was Caitlin Clark sniffing, walking away. Hold on, let me see if I can get a good angle. Oh yeah, look. watch Caitlin Clark's face right here. Watch this.
This wasn't just a basketball game. It was a layered takedown, cinematic in scope, brutal in execution. A clash of generations. Composure versus chaos. And if this game told us anything, it's this: the new WNBA era isn't coming. It's here. And it's bringing fireworks. If you're rocking with the fever, comment DB plus CC below. Like. Subscribe. Hit the bell. We'll see you in the next one.
There it is! Let's